Hello, welcome to Acrylica. This is my first video, so I'm sure I'm gonna mess up doing this voiceover, and you'll have to excuse the panting next to me. That's my dog. So here you can see I'm using the cuticle pusher to just push back all the cuticles, all the dead skin on the natural nail plate. And I have sped this video up quite a bit. Then I've taken my electric file and used my cuticle bit, and I'm just using it around the cuticle area just to take off the bits of dead skin. You'll also see me going back in with the cuticle pusher and the other end because I like to make sure I pay a lot of attention to the cuticle area. I take off all the dead skin. Here you can see I'm etching the natural nail plate with I think it's 180 grit file. This is so the tips and the acrylic adhere to the natural nail plate. And as I previously said, I will go back in with the cuticle pusher. I'm using the other end here just to take off the remnants of any cuticle that's still there. And then I go in with these amazing cuticle nippers by Katie Barnes. And they are my favourite tool. I love these. It takes off all the dead skin without cutting. Here I'm going in with the other hand, just etching the natural nail plate to make sure that the acrylic has something to adhere to. I will also spray the nails with Dehydrator and prep spray, because that shows me, when it dries, it shows up on the nail as to where I've etched and what parts of the nail are still need some work. So I might just keep going back to my file, keep using the cuticle pusher, then taking the nipping, the cuticle, cutting the cuticles off, the dead skin, that is. Just keep going back, looking at my work, making sure they're all ready. And there's the spray just to check. And you'll see now, I'm gonna get the tips ready, put on the Dehydrator. And now look, now I've gone back in with a different file because I've seen that after the Dehydrator is dried, I've still got like shiny patches on the nail, and I'm showing the client that these patches are still there, and that if I don't etch the whole nail, the acrylic will pop off sometimes. It's never happened to me personally, or to any of my clients. And then anyway, I'll just babble. Now I'm putting on the tips. Obviously we will be cutting these down because they are extremely long. If I could keep them these length, I would, because I love them long. So I'll just let you watch me do this. Obviously on the other hand, in a minute, I'll also dehydrate the hand, the fingers, and then I think I will file again and then apply the tips. Okay, so before I've done the other hand, I've then gone in and blended the tips with the natural nail. Okay, so all the tips are on. I'm going to cut them in a minute after I've just blended these tips in. And you're also going to see me get a straw and use a felt tip pen, which I've never done this before, but my client, sorry, I just had to pause there. Yeah, my client was talking about, she'd seen someone do this on a TikTok, so I thought I'd give it a go. So in a minute, strangely, I'm going to get a straw out and I'm going to mark under the straw with a felt tip pen, and then I'm going to measure each of the nails with that felt tip line. You'll understand when you see it. You'll probably think like, what is she doing? But it does work. When I'm doing long nails like this, I find it quite difficult to measure them all the same. Like, I can measure the left and the right hand together, so the thumb is the same as, like, the left thumb is the same as the right thumb, but measuring the nails as the left thumb to the left pinky, I'm rubbish at that. So in a minute you'll see there's new monomer going in the dish. I think what I'm going to do here is, this is crystal glass, this is clear acrylic. What I'm going to do is I always put a base on everyone's nails. So here's the base going on. It is basically, it looks like glass, crystal glass. You can see right through it. And then basically the nails are strong enough for me to file. I really don't like filing on just tips without the base on. And just a really thin layer of that base. Literally, you are just painting it on. So that's what I'm doing there. And then I go back in with my file. I file on the left and the right, on the side walls, then on the top, and then the free edge. Making sure that that shape is perfect. Like I said, I'm a bit OCD, but I'd rather be that way. So I'm just gonna let you carry on watching me file the nails. Okay, so here you can see I've just brought that straw in. So there I'm marking it on the straw where that small nail goes up to. Then I'm marking it how much I need to take off on that nail. Probably like the strangest way anyone could ever measure nails. I'm sure there's a better way, but that's how I do it. And it worked. And my client didn't seem to mind. It was her idea after all. So then we're just filing the nails again. I'd probably say 50 to 60% of a set of nails I do is filing. Okay, so I think we have just about finished filing. I am now checking the lengths on the fingers to see if they match, which they obviously do because of my awesome straw technique. So I'm just checking them, double checking them, brushing all the dust off. Turning them over to see them as if I was the client looking at them, and then getting ready for the acrylic application. Okay, so now I am applying the acrylic. This is CJP's V1 monomer and their candy apple red acrylic powder. Just applying this as a very thin layer because I don't want the nails to be too bulky, and obviously I've got to put the black polish over these as well. The third finger was a right mess. The acrylic dried quite quickly. I didn't get my ratios quite right. So yeah, that was a royal mess, as you can see. And I will let you just watch my application and see you in a minute.
I'll do, come on, baby.
Okay, so I'm now filing again. I'm making sure the side walls are straight, the top and the apex and that curve is all correct and in proportion. I've changed to a lower grit file as well because I don't want to sand off the top of these nails. Like, I don't want to sand off the acrylic. So yep, I'm just filing and filing. Okay, so now I'm going in with the buffer. This just makes sure the top of the nails are smooth. You need a really good smooth nail for applying gel polish over the top, because if not, you will see every little lump. So here is CJP's black hole. I'm using a fine detailer brush to go around the cuticles first. I just have more control over the cuticle area when doing it like this. So I'm going to put 2 coats of this on.
Never Baby, why can't you just tell me? I just wanna be your bride, wanna be. I wanna give our love away. You're not letting me, yeah, get through to you. Yeah, if you let your guard down, baby, this is what I'll do. I'll do. Love you, I will love you, I will.
Okay, so I've put the second coat on. I'm now going to wipe the excess off. Usually I wouldn't, and this is after I've cured. Usually I'd just go in with the top coat, but because I need to put some clear acrylic over the top, I'm wiping the tacky layer off. I'm just waiting for something to happen. Okay, so I'm going to put the clear acrylic over the top of this gel polish. One, to protect it, but two, because I need to strengthen the nails by making a greater apex and C-curve. So that's what you'll see me doing now, and you'll see me checking the nails from the side view, from the front. So basically I know that these nails are going to be strong enough. They're not going to break, they're not going to chip, and they'll definitely last at least 2.5-3 weeks. Okay, so now I'm going in and just perfecting the nails, making sure that the sidewalls and that free edge are sharp and defined, and then go over with a buffer. And here I'm just making sure that I use a finer grit, so I'm not going to take off any of that acrylic that I've just placed. And here is my favourite bit. After buffing, I apply CJP's top coat. This is a no wipe top coat, so I don't have to wipe it after it's cured in my lamp. And I'll just do the same with the other hand. So look, I use that file for doing the free edge and the sidewalls, and then I go in with the other file for the top, because else I'm just going to leave scratch marks in the top of the nail, and you don't want that. And again, using the very fine buffer. And then goes on that top coat. And then after the top coat is dry and cured, I will use some cuticle oil. It's Sherbet Lemon by CJP. Rub it into the cuticles. And because there's also the design underneath, I don't usually do this, but I've applied cuticle oil under the nails as well, so that when, you know, so that you can see that design. Obviously, I'm not going to apply a top coat underneath, but I did want to apply some cuticle oil, which worked. And here we are at the end. Hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.